you're probably excited. Today is the Chinese New Year, and happy Chinese New Year to you. Yeah. Well, sure, now you've tired yourselves out, but it's the year of the monkey. That's what it is. I love that. It's the year of the monkey. I don't even know what it means, but it's fun to say. Say it. It's the year of the monkey.
It's the year of the monkey.
Isn't that fun? Yeah. At my house, it's the year of the skunk. And I would gladly have a monkey living in my backyard right now. To me, that would be fun to have a monkey, because they're happy. They seem like it. They talk about a barrel full of monkeys, and, you know, you could just tickle them. And you know when you tickle a monkey, they get all... that would be fun. But instead, I have skunks. I've talked about this before, if you remember. I had what I thought was a skunk den because I found shag carpeting. But no, I found like... I found trees and overgrown stuff that no one had ever gone down to this bottom of the hill, and I bought the house, and that had been just growing and growing. It was gigantic, and so I went down there and I cut it all down. I smelled what I thought was a little bit of skunk, and I thought, I'm sure there are skunks living there. So I had it all cut down, and not to make them homeless, because I care about the wildlife. So there's foliage everywhere outside of my property, and I thought they'll go live someplace else. They'll just move. And they're back. I'm this close to doming my property. It can open up for sunshine, but then at night it just closes back up, because they're climbing over the trees. They're getting back in, because lately it's been every single night for the last week. I have woken up. I'm almost asleep last night, and I sleep with my windows open. And the stench of skunk is, you know that smell, don't you? And you first think, that smells like skunk. And it just gets stronger and stronger. It's just wafting in. So then I got up and I'm closing the windows, but then now it's in the house and it's just permeating everything, just marinating my entire existence. And I'm being dramatic now, but it was horrible. But, and I appreciate the skunk. I love that they have a non-violent approach to conflict. I love that, you know, instead of fighting, that they just stink out their enemy and their assailant. I wish that we could do that. Instead of fighting, we would just stink up. We'd have a stinky world, I'll tell you that. But maybe we'd learn and stop. But anyway, I appreciate nature like that, and it's clever that that's their defense, but it's obnoxious, because not only the enemy gets the stinkiness, but I'm now paying for it. I didn't do anything. I did nothing. And I'm trying to get rid of them. And before even I cut down the area, I put out traps, humane traps, to try to catch the skunk so that I could relocate them. And I had peanut butter in the trap, and next morning, nothing. Well, a little kindergartner was in there, and... I released him, and he went to school. But I gotta find a way to get rid of the skunks. If anybody knows, because I have skunks and I have the gophers. The gophers are back. They're killing all my plants. Every morning there's some new thing that it's eaten. And then I found out about road flares, that if you light a road flare, stick it down the hole and then cover it up. They don't like the smoke, and it chases them. But now it's just moving them to different areas of the yard. And then I heard they don't like noise, so I'm thinking I'll blare disco, because I love disco, but I'll blare really loud disco. And then I thought, what if the skunks like disco? What if it attracts more skunks and they line up, and then there's like a raccoon that's a bouncer behind a velvet rope. Skunks are trying to get in, saying they're the coolest skunk, you know. We've had, you know, on the desk, we've had the donkey, the cigarette dispensing donkey. Oh, that's classy, I know. And and then also the company that made that gave us, they have an elephant that is, well, there you go. So, and these things, I guess, on top, you know how little animals sometimes will carry baggage. The donkey has, which I think would be a really good idea for people. You'd see how much baggage they actually have. You know what I'm talking about. We're going to start a farm. Eventually we'll see how many animals have have this. I had no idea that there was one that did this, much less two. And the news, I don't know if you saw this the other day, speaking of Year of the Monkey, Gracie, a 17-year-old chimpanzee, escaped at the LA Zoo and was roaming around for like 45 minutes, and they had to evacuate 9,000 people from the zoo because of this chimp. And so this is the fourth time that Gracie escaped. I believe she deserves to be free. If you know, let her go. I'll tell you, I get some nice gifts, and I like to share them with everyone because it just wouldn't be fair to y'all to not see what happens here. Someone sent me this nice purse. Perhaps they sent it because they've never seen me wear a purse, and they think, well, she must need one then. So it's nice. It's actually made from her father's ties, which I don't know if he knows that, but going to work every day with a cut-off tie right there. That's a lot of Father's Days just right down the drain. Just that made this. Also, purses seem to be, I don't know why people are sending me purses. I got this, and I also... This, I guess, is casual for the daytime. It's denim. And this is the dressy, and this is a big crevasse between the butts right there. I don't know who has buttocks that are that far apart. That truly is a fanny pack. That's what that is. Right there. Bianca LaFontaine is her name that sent these in. That sounds like one of those fake soap opera names that you make up, you know? You know, you do that thing where you get your pet's name and the street you grew up on, and that's your soap opera name. Everybody's doing it in their head right now. Bianca, thanks so much for those. I'll use both of them. Also, something I can really use. Someone sent me this. Ellen's booze, and then, of course, Ellen's alcohol. So it has, and then there's nothing in there. They just sent it. I can put whatever I choose in there. But that's nice, because, you know, when you're... Some people, if you play pool, you carry your pool cue around, and, you know, if I'm going to a party, I'll just bring my own booze. That's nice. All right, I'm excited. Thanks, everybody, for sending me such lovely, lovely gifts. And when we come back, another lovely gift will be here. Merv Griffin. He'll be right here.